If you've driven Highway 231 between Murfreesboro and Shelbyville, chances are you've seen the beautiful farm that is the Nearest Green Distillery. But what you might not know is the amazing story behind it.
Nearest Green is my great-great-grandfather, and he is the man, the once enslaved man, who taught Jack Daniel how to distill.
Nearest Green's distilling process is famous worldwide, and in 2013, the state of Tennessee passed a law that any product labeled as Tennessee whiskey has to be made using this process.
He is known for the Lincoln County process. He brought that into the spirits industry, what we believe, from West Africa.
As Jack Daniel's whiskey was becoming a hit, he and Nearest's friendship grew even stronger.
He and Nearest just developed a friendship, definitely an unheard friendship at that time, given that Nearest was a slave, Jack was a young white boy, and Nearest was about 28 years older than him.
Murfreesboro resident Victoria Eady Butler grew up in Lynchburg. She always knew of her family's legacy, but tells us it wasn't until the end of her law enforcement career and at the request of Uncle Nearest brand founder Fawn Weaver that Butler got involved in the spirits industry in 2019.
When I came aboard, the brand had already been launched 2 years prior. I was, really close to retiring from my current career, my current job then, and had a conversation with Fawn Weaver, and the rest, they say, is history.
This family, the Uncle Nearest brand, and its legacy continues to make history. From 2017 to 2020, the Uncle Nearest brand has won 125 awards.
From 2017 until now, we are the fastest growing American spirit in history.
And the first don't stop there.
We are the only brand who honors a black man who has his name on a label.
They are also the only American spirit brand who is run and owned by a black woman, and the entire executive team is female. Butler says she also wants you to know that the Uncle Nearest whiskey is for everyone.
I mentioned those first because they're important to us and they're important to the industry. But make no mistake, our brand is very diverse. We could not do this without the whole team.
Butler is the first African-American female master distiller in the country. She was recognized by the Murfreesboro City Council for not only her accomplishments, but those of her family.
So now, therefore, I, Shane McFarland, Mayor of the City of Murfreesboro, Tennessee, on behalf of the entire City Council, do hereby proclaim October 22nd, 2020 as a day to honor Victoria Eady Butler for her accomplishments and urge all citizens to join in the recognition.
Butler says all of this is part of God's plan. She says Nearest would be proud of what founder Fawn Weaver started and that his legacy continues.
Well, whenever I'm asked a question about Nearest, I always get emotional. And hard as I try, it hasn't subsided yet. But I would like to think and believe that Nearest is proud of what we've done and what we are continuing to do. I think he would absolutely love Fawn Weaver. She is very bright and genuine, and her whole goal and mission for this team and for herself is to ensure that Nearest Green's name, his legacy, is never ever forgotten.